If you know who I know, then you know that you never ever have to chase what the world could give. If you know who I know, then if you know, you never ever have to fear, 'cause he's on your side. If you know, you know. What's up, guys? Doing a lesson here, If You Know, You Know, by Elevation Rhythm. Yeah, Elevation Rhythm. Let's get into it. All right, so this song, I think the recorded version is in the key of B flat, so capo 3, G shapes, good old faithful G shapes. I think there is an acoustic version of this song. They do it in the key of A, so just take the capo down 1 fret to the 2nd fret and play these same shapes. So, chords we need: G. We need a C, that's C at 9. And then an E minor. And then a D. You can do this D or that 3-fingered D major. Those are the main 4 chords we need for this song. Those make up like 80% of the song. In the bridge, we do, I guess the bridge or the vamp, we have a couple of interesting chords. So we have an A over C sharp chord, which is it's just kind of a little awkward and uncomfortable to get to, stretching that pinky up there. So you could do this chord, or you could just do this like A chord, A sus chord, if you wanted to just, you know, kind of work your way through it and you're not focused on being perfect on all the chords. This would be a good substitute, that A sus chord. And then we also need a B minor, which this is the easiest one to do. Unless you want to do a bar chord. If you want to, go for it, by all means. But yeah, I think that is really, those are the chords. The song, it's really just kind of one chord progression, same rhythm for like the verse, the pre-chorus, the chorus, verse 2, second pre-chorus, second chorus, until we get to like the vamp or like the bridge part at the end. That's when it does change a little bit. So let me just show you the chord progression and how we play that verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. So the verse, everything, you start off E minor, G, C, D, back to the E minor. So the G chord and the D chord, they're called passing chords, because we're just going. We're not really playing them for a full measure. We're just using them as we pass by onto the next chord. So it kind of gives it a nice little feel. So the main chord progression: E minor, G, C, D. So this is what that's going to sound like. And I'm not super solid on the verse, like the lyrics and how they sing it. So just know that this chord progression and the strumming that you're going to be doing for the chorus and the pre-chorus and the verse, you just do the same thing. So I'm not gonna sing through the verse, but so that the timing would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So the E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, G, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, like that's the whole progression for the whole song. So yeah, just I guess like the singing through the chorus part. I'll just kind of, you know, weave around that kind of like I did in the intro to this video. Same chord progression. You know who I know, then you know you'll never ever have to chase what the world could give. If you know who I know, then you know you never ever have to chase what the world could give. If you know, you know. So that's, I think, probably the best singing we're gonna do on this one. So, you know, just you can play through that entire chord progression, same rhythm, same strum pattern. And then, you know, once you get a little bit more, like a little bit more rhythm and a little bit more comfortable, you can start adding in some different things. Just loosen this right wrist up a little bit, get a little bit more free, a little bit more loose. And the one thing I was doing there with, especially on this E minor, you're just kind of doing a hammer on. So taking your pointer and your middle finger and just hammering on to the strings. Kind of gives it a really nice, cool feel, especially since you're starting that chord progression with the minor chord. So if you don't really know how to do the hammer-ons, I'll link a lesson I do on just a little bit more of a breakdown on how to do that for the E minor, G, C, and the D. The D would be another good one to do like a hammer-on or a pull-off on. And then you can just kind of do. Yeah, just to kind of mix it up since it is the same progression. And if you're just doing it on acoustic. But let me say this, we don't want to be doing too much. We don't need to make it too busy. We don't need to be doing hammer-ons and pull-offs on every single chord and doing all this stuff. You know, it's good how it is, and just maybe add a couple of, you know, of those things in there just to give it a little bit of dynamics. So then the last part, I guess I'll just call it the vamp. The vamp or the bridge. I definitely don't know how this part really goes singing wise, but I'm going to show you chord wise how it goes. So it's going to go E minor, chord progression, and this is the part where it starts, if you know who your father is, then you know how it's gonna end, something like that. So chord progression, E minor, D, here's that A over C sharp. Or if you wanted to just do that A, sus, you could do that. And then we go to a C, and then to the B minor. So it's gonna be 8 down on the E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 down on the D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever A you choose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 on the C, 4 on the B minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you wanted to, just like this, for this C, instead of just doing the regular C add 9, you could do it like a C2. Because if you're going from this A over C sharp, just put your middle finger, kind kind of gives it a nice cool little sound. So you'll just maybe have to figure out how if you wanted to sing that, how that goes, but that's the chord progression and that's the strums and the timing. So that's a wrap, you guys. That shows you how to play it. Yeah, I'm gonna have the chord charts for this on my Patreon page, so if you need them, I'll link that in the description below. If you have questions on anything, as usual, leave a comment. Let me know what you're struggling with, what you're confused about, and I'll do the best I can to kind of, you know, troubleshoot that with you here in the comments section. And yeah, hope this helps you guys out. If you're new, head on over to my community tab, the community tab on my channel. I've got some verses of the week, some encouragement, some giveaways, some other stuff going on. So head on over there, say hello, let me know how it's going, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you, bye.